free SHS policy, which does not allow parents to contribute to running the schools. The issue of food is not new, but the government has often denied the problem. In a letter cited by Metro News, the headmistress of the Avetime Senior High School in the Volta region, Rebecca Mawasi-Veni, said she would have no option but to ask students to feed themselves should the challenge remain unresolved. At the Alavano Senior High Technical School in the Volta region, the headmaster of the school, Reverend Samuel Pius, told the Regional Free SHS Secretariat that students were no longer given lunch due to the alarming situation the school found itself in. The Volta Regional Chairman of CHAS told national executives of CHAS that all other SHS in the region were faced with similar or more challenges. In the Ashanti region, the CHAS chairman has told the National Executive Committee that heads of senior high schools have asked Regional Director of Education for an indefinite break until a solution is found. The situation is similar in several other schools across the country. The dire situation, according to Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools, will be topical at the ongoing annual conference at Koforidua in the Eastern region.
Right, so let's take you through one of the letters from one of the secondary schools in this country. And this is the food situation at Avatime Senior High School. And it says management wants to report with urgency the food situation in Avatime Senior High School. The school's store, as of now, is having only 4 bags of maize, 2 bags of sugar, and few tinned tomatoes. Virtually, there will be no food from next week going. This unfortunate situation has been reported to the Regional Buffer Stock Coordinator and other officers that matters, but the situation has remained the same. Director and Board of Directors, please, I seek your permission for the students to buy their own food come next week if nothing is done about the food situation. Thank you, Headmistress of Atima Senior High School. Right, so we've been speaking to 2 people for their opinion on this particular subject. But in the meantime, some students of the Tamale Senior High School have been speaking about the ordeal. Take a look.
Tamale Senior High School is now, it's not good at all because now there is shortage of food. We don't eat well at the factory. Whenever we go inside, sometimes we don't even get enough food. Sometimes we don't even get food at all, which makes us not have enough energy because when there's energy, there's the ability to live. But now that the food has now worn down, we are finding it difficult in this school right now. So we urge for help so that the food can come to the and have our energy back.
I'll be very unhappy if it happens that schools are closed down because of food issue. And then also, I think closing of the schools because of the food issue would have been something that will help with the students. But if you look at the side effect, it's very dangerous. So I would suggest that government should initiate some measures to control the way we take our food so that school will continue. In fact, if you look at the way we take our food in school, it's very bad this time around because at first we used to take our food on time in good quantity and then also very nutritious, but now
I've been joined by Gabson Kofi Raphael, who is the Acting General Secretary of the National Council of Parent Teacher Association, and also Kofi Asare, who is the Executive Director of Africa Education Watch. Gentlemen, good evening, welcome to the show. Gabson, let me start with you. Has the issue of acute food shortage in senior high schools come to your notice?
Good evening, and then let me Metro TV and let me say good evening to your cherished listeners. I think that this is not news. This is just something that, excuse my language, government has always tried to hide and try to pretend and behave like an ostrich over issues that are so glaring that we as parents, government is beginning to behave more callous than we, the parents. They begin to create the impression they love our children more than us. They begin to create the impression they can run the school system without the involvement of PTAs, without the involvement of other stakeholders in the community. And this is what we see when we allow government to do things that it hasn't gotten the power to do it without involving other stakeholders. The advertisement that you are mentioning, is it the name of government or is it the name of a community? It's not the name of a community. Now, that community is in the limelight. No government name is being mentioned currently, even though we are associating that government has not been able to supply schools. But the community that is being mentioned is Abekime. The community has a role to play, and it is those whose walls are in the school. They will feel the heat and they can play that role better in complementing government efforts to augment the food supply situation in the schools. PTAs are there as autonomous, non-governmental organizations to assist and facilitate, to augment whatever government is doing to make sure that the school system runs effectively. That is why in Akampala, they say that person body was good. Because we don't know what tomorrow holds for us. So if government becomes anti-PTA, government policies are fighting parents from assisting their work in school. And hence we write letters telling parents that they should assist, that the students will find food. Whose children are in the school? As a parent, I can't sleep today.
Right.
Listen to the things that are going on. We are not sleeping. And when you try to help, government creates the impression that it is doing it, it can do it. The full situation isn't trying to play that the spirit has gone those down. And it is currently under review. Whether they pretend that it is true or not, it is being reviewed. Because the children are not getting 3 rations of food meals a day. Sometimes they get 1 square proper meal. Look at the children at the school complain that the quality of the food is not the best. The quantity is nothing to write home about. What are we doing to ourselves as a country?
Right.
We think that it is high time we all sit up and parents must hold government accountable that if anything happens to our children in the school, we and the government, they will not find it easy with us.
Right.
They will not find it easy with us. They are trying to even change the name of PTAs and make it parent association. Who told them it's a parent association? It's a parent association. We said that we have a relationship with the teachers. Because anything that happens to our children in the school, when we take our children to the school, we hand them over to teachers to manage the children for us within a period.
Right.